Let's talk about the top 5 reasons why players' moves don't work in games. So if you're having problems with this video is going to help. The very first reason for a lot of players is they don't have enough speed in their moves. And a lot of that comes down to, in their practice, they're not practicing quick enough. So all the tips in this video, but especially this one, are really going to help you if you're one of those players where like you're really good in practice, but in games you struggle. Things like this are going to help. So first of all, your dribble speed. One thing I can give you to really work on that is pounding the basketball, trying to put the basketball into the ground as quick as you can, as hard as you can, like you're trying to put a hole in the ground, like you're trying to make the basketball go flat. Practicing that will help, and then also the more you practice it, the more it'll become habit and you'll do it in games. But also if you're having a game where you feel like you can't get past your defender or get your move off quick enough, start focusing on getting some more snap in the wrist on your dribbles. That'll make your dribbles a lot more quick. But there's a ton more that goes into having fast handles. So I have a YouTube video, just click the link in the top right hand corner of the screen. That's gonna help you a ton. It's gonna give you some more tips and secrets, things that you can work on, drills to help you improve your dribble speed. The second reason is you're probably not using enough footwork. So if you're doing all your dribble moves and you're standing in one spot, you're not giving your defender much reason to move at all, especially if your feet are glued to the ground. And even if you're using some little jab steps, you start overusing them and not actually moving around and changing your footwork, you're gonna become predictable. The defender's gonna know that you're just trying to get them to move and they're not gonna move because of that. So you have to get moving around a little bit more, changing the different types of footwork patterns, using some spins, some half spins, scissors in your feet, a lot of things like that will help you a ton. So to take your footwork to the next level, I got a 2-video series for you. It's how to break ankles with your footwork. Just click the link in the top right hand corner of the screen. That'll take you to the playlist where both those videos are. That'll help you a ton. Besides that, 2 key tips I can give you is to try to stay on the balls of your feet. That'll make you a little bit quicker on your feet, and to try to make sure you're actually moving around physically, like the center of your hips and your chest are actually moving somewhere on the court. That's gonna give the defender reason to move, and now you can take advantage of them being off that inch or that little bit of an angle that you need to get around them, right? So pay attention to that, make sure you're putting it in your game. Third big reason is your fakes probably aren't very effective. If your moves aren't working in games, it's probably because a lot of the little details aren't there that you need to sell your fakes. A couple things you can pay attention to is ball movement, using your eyes to look in a direction that you're gonna fake, right? If you move those in a direction, better chance your defender will move that way. Moving your hips and your chest by leaning, okay? Not just moving with your feet, but also leaning into it with your hips and your chest. So this would be kind of a good fake. This would be a really good fake, okay? Little details like that make a big difference. And at the end of the day, a good fake should basically look like steps 1 and 2 of the thing you're trying to do, right? So if going to the basket, this is step 1, 2, and then this would be 3. A good fake should look like step 1, 2, and then go into your crossover, right? So I got a lot more details that I could go into. I don't want to make this video super long, but if you want to learn more about how to make your fakes work well, specifically with your crossover, click the link in the top right hand corner of the screen. That video is going to help you a ton with making your crossover more effective so you can actually sell your fake. And the details in that are really going to apply to a lot of your fakes. Fourth big thing, you're probably not reading and reacting to your defender. So if your move is really great, like if you have a really great move, but you're doing it at the wrong time, it's not a great move anymore. It's a terrible move. You have to make sure you're doing your moves at the right time. A good example would be the spin move. If I have a defender way out here and I do a spin move way far away, I just put the ball right in front of them. But if I'm close to my defender, now I'm spinning off of them, right? So your timing, your positioning, the angles you're using, your ability to read and react to defenders, all those things are gonna be huge. And that's the difference between a move working and not working. So a lot of times when players say, can you tell me why this move isn't working for me? And I can't really tell them for sure. It's probably one of the things in this video, but one that's probably a big thing that I can't really coach you on too much is being able to read and react to defenders. So one thing you gotta do is get into more games, but also you have to have an understanding of how to read and react to your defender. And I have a video to cover that a little bit more in depth. I can't really, again, that's a lot to go into. So I got a video in the top right hand corner of the screen that'll help you know about how, where, and when to attack your defender, and going over a lot of the things I'm kind of talking about in this section as far as the angles to go on your defender and the spacing that you're going to want to need to get past a defender. The fifth thing is one of the big ones you got to pay attention to. But real quick, before I get into it, make sure you click that like button if you found this video helpful so far, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know which tip helped you the most. Also, you probably want to make sure you click that subscribe button and get on that notification squad so you can catch the newest videos the second they come out. They're all going to help you get better. But this fifth thing is so huge. So I hear, again, a lot of players tell me, Coach, I'm great in practice, but in games, I just can't get my moves to work. And you know what the problem probably is? it's probably the way you're practicing. Your practice habits will translate into game, right? If you're not practicing game-like moves, game-like speed, game-like details, guess what's gonna happen in the game? You're gonna feel like your moves that you've been practicing this whole time that aren't really effective moves or effective drills, that's how you're gonna feel like you should be doing every single thing in the game. And now when it doesn't work, you're gonna be like, what's going on, right? So your practice habits have to be in place. Now, rather than just giving you a vague tip of saying, hey, work on your practice habits, I've got you covered. I got a workout for you that's gonna help you a ton with making sure your moves are gonna be more effective, working on the details of how you're doing moves and all that. It's called the Defender Destroyer workout. Just click the top link in the description down below, pop in your email, I'll send that to you instantly. It's 100% free. It's already helped thousands of players and I'm sure it will help you too. So make sure you grab that workout, it'll help you a ton. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more and make moves today.